Custom chat? Ramane Gaming, you found a custom chat. Tons of presets for retro games. Chat game fontificator. Mm-hmm. Huh. Looks like one of the windows from Final Fantasy VI. With the same font, too. Oh, I see. There's different ones, right? Mitch Flower Power. Does he use that? Are these actual people's chats? That's... that's... I don't know about that one. Kind of distracting. That's like... I recognize it, but I'm not sure what game that it's from. Oh, that's like Final Fantasy VII, I guess? I don't know what that's from. Oh, that's like Final Fantasy I, chat. Oh, that's cool. That's like Final Fantasy. All of these are Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy IV, I guess? Wait, no, that's just Final Fantasy I also. Isn't it? They both look like Final Fantasy I. Super Mario World. Super Mario World. I don't know what that's from. It looks very simple. I don't know, that's just... Chrono Trigger? Oh, really? The first one? Yoshi's Story? One of them with... Oh, the one, yeah. I know which one you're talking about. I don't know what these are from. It's not bad. I mean, some of these are kind of hard to read. Especially, I wouldn't use that one. And just, like, don't look very nice. And also, like, I like to have my chat be transparent anyway so that you can see more of the game. Well, wait, I guess it's not. Yeah. I mean, I like my layout the way it is. I probably wouldn't want to use something like this. But it's cool. You can use, like, fonts from, like, different games that we know. It's pretty cool. It's interesting. Yeah, thanks for showing me that. Yeah, I beat the game, Mr. Leo. I did. Oh, one of them was Mega Man. Earthbound. Mr. Saturn font. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, you use something like that in your streams, Veritasu? Oh, that's cool. Which one do you use? You can mix and match. Well, you wouldn't want to break up the theme. All right, that's the custom retro chat. Thanks for showing us that, Ramane. Interesting. Yeah, so check out this cover for this game, Fleet Commander. This is the next game for Fliptendo, playing through all the Famicom and NES games in chronological order. This is our 439th game. Still in 1988. This is March 29th of 1988. This game is by ASCII. They developed and published it. And dude, check out the art in this cover. Like, I even wish I made it bigger because, like, that's for some. I don't know. Like, I'm assuming it's like some shovelware game. Like, that's amazing. They put so much effort, or maybe they stole it from somewhere, but that's really nice looking art for a game's cover, you know? Oh, use the ActRaiser font background? That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good font. So, I have a translation for this game. I believe it's a strategy game. Let's check it out. Fleet Commander. First, let's look at the Japanese version. Japanese version, but it's still in English. The title screen doesn't look like it has as much work put into it as the cover. I don't know where they got such an awesome looking cover. But this does not exactly scream high effort right here. All right. So now let's load the translated version. For some reason, they changed the font to be red in the translated version. Why did they do that? I don't know. I don't know why they did that. And now it's in English. These are those words in the top are tactical map. So we might have it. Even in English, we still only have a slight chance of understanding this game. ROM hacking, yeah. What's that? That says start in turbo file. Thank you, Ramane. Wow. You're so helpful. Save dongle? It might. It might mean that. I don't know. Too many liberties. I know. Change the font color of the title. How dare you? Why? I mean, why would they even do that, though? It's so weird. Okay. So it says ships and planes. I have a bunch of ships and planes. You see down there, it like highlights them. A little map there. Kaga, Soryu, Sirane, Izusu. Okay. Okay. Well, let me see what I can do here. Let me. Oh, okay. I can move them. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Yes. Move. Oh, look at this. Move over here. It moved. Wow. Now this game looks like it's gonna be fun. Oh, I didn't. Let me start the timer. Oh man. Oh man. USA Navy. Oh, now their Navy is moving. Wait. Oh, I'm playing Japan. Are we going up against the US? This looks rough. Yeah. Look, I moved the Yamato. Okay, so every time I move a guy, they move a guy too. Well, move, info, look. Info. Speed, weapon range, accuracy, durability, cost, status. Power against. So they're good against cities, not good against S-attack-seas, whatever that is. Okay. What about look? What is that? What is this? What does this mean? What? I don't know what that means. In this game, the USA lost. Of course. If you play well enough, yeah. I don't know what look does. Doesn't seem to do anything. And I can already scroll the screen with move, so let's move this guy. Okay, he moved. Yeah, this is it's like Battleship, I guess. It's really weird. So like here's the map, but like when you go to move your troop, you have to zoom in, and then you get this zoomed in view, and then you have to like you have to click on him and slowly scroll the screen in the direction you want to move. I mean, I don't know what the max distance he can move is. Maybe he can move a lot farther. I guess that's as far as he can move. There we go. Hey, Demo. How's it going? You miss it. I just beat a game. Battleship would be preferable. It might be. Oh, the submarine can dive. Let's just have him move. It's kind of like Battleship. I got a little destroyer. Got a little destroyer just like in Battleship. I beat Demon Sword. I just beat Demon Sword. It took 2 hours. Okay. But you gotta slowly move like each of your troops one by one. Wow. This looks like quite a game here. Fleet Commander. We have so many troops we need to move. Damn. What's... Oh, aircraft landing. That's cool, I guess. But wait, like, why does that have... Oh, it costs fuel. Sure, move, I guess. Oh, maybe you want to keep your aircraft carriers... Wait, what just happened there? Why did my... Oh, did it, like, send a plane out? Oh, the planes. Oh, I see. The planes. I'm moving the planes off of the carrier. Ah. I understand now. Missed a few hiragana characters in the menu. Oh, did he? I didn't notice. Wow. And the planes, it costs fuel to move them out. The planes are so tiny on the map. Oh yeah, he did. What is that? An E? The E16. Let's slowly, one by one, move all of our dudes. Oh my god, this game is so slow. This is crazy. I mean, I guess maybe it has a lot of strategy. It doesn't. I don't. It seems to be kind of boring. Well, welcome to strategy games. Welcome to old school strategy games. Yeah, maybe you're just too fast. Did you ever think about that? Yeah, at least the music is good. Listen to this catchy music. Man, yeah. What kind of music does this game even have? It had that crappy title screen music and that was it? You love strategy games, but not like this? Well... Yeah, I mean, maybe like in the old days, like the real old days, this would have seemed fun, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. It's hard to imagine. Even when I was a kid, I don't think I would have enjoyed slowly moving my guys around one by one like this. Maybe it'll be worth it, though, once we get to the battles. Once we get to the enemy... Who is the America, by the way. Once they finally creep up to us. I wonder how far I can move the plane. They seem to be able to move pretty far. Maybe I could... Is there a way to like scroll the screen faster? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's okay. They look like, I don't know, like little baby dragons. The sprite for the planes is weird. No, looks like I can't go. That's my max range, apparently. Yeah. Strategy games, even at this time in history, strategy games have already found like little grids, like board games that you can like move pieces around, and you don't have to you don't have to slowly scroll the screen. You don't have to slowly scroll the screen around to like move all of your guys one at a time. Well, I mean, you might have to move all your guys one at a time, but you don't have to do it like this. But we're playing all the games on the NES and Famicom, including all the boring and stupid ones. So we have to give it a chance, guys. We have to give this game a chance. Yu-Gao. Look, we've almost moved all of our guys once. Just a little more to go. We can do it. Let's move the little ship. The little ship can barely move. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. Sometimes the screen like doesn't scroll. Sometimes it does. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it. The little ship has fuel too. Wow. What happens when they run out of fuel? Do they sink? I don't think they have enough fuel. I don't think my ships have enough. Oh, it's Akagi from the hit anime and manga Akagi. Am I moving the carrier now? Maybe I could have moved the carrier first and then had the ships fly off it, it would have made more sense. Yeah. I think probably it makes more sense to move your carrier with the ships on it before you launch. I probably launched them too early. Yeah, now I realize that. I launched them. That's why their fuel seems so limited. Because you're supposed to like move the carrier with the ships on it first. Can I just like pass my turn? Is there anything else I can do? Like to speed this up? You launched too early yourself? Yeah, is that a personal problem? Let me click on end. I don't feel like moving these guys. Those guys are stupid anyway. I see that I have cities in the bottom of the map. Now he's moving the rest of his guys. Day 1. Units. Japan, USA. Economy. 7,000, 7,000. What is economy? Okay. Turbophile. I guess Turbophile is a save. Is that actually like... was that like an accessory for the Famicom that we've forgotten about since? Dude, what should I do? Let's just end again and let all their troops come to me because I don't feel like going to them. It's taking too long, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass because they'll have me on sustained work, but...
Now we play the waiting game. Wow, this game seems super boring. Dude, the cover art for this game is so good. It's hard to believe this game could be so boring. I mean, it's probably a port of some computer game. I think it definitely is. It's got that early computer game sensibility where like they didn't know how to really make games. So they just kind of did whatever. This is the game I know, Demo. I know. Try not to play it too long, but you're going to have to just bear with me. Never judge a book by its cover. It's true. Those are true words. Hey, Asian Waste. Yeah, this is just like the real U.S. Navy. They just slowly take their turn. Yeah, it seemed really fun in that cover. Oh, the U.S. Navy was fun on the cover, but then you were bored for 4 years. That makes sense. All right. Well, I still don't see the enemy. I guess I'll move some more of my troops up the fucking map. Slowly but surely. Nani's this weekend? Oh, you did? Oh, I'll have to tell Jennifer that. You ate an Italian place called Nani's. That's pretty funny. Dreaded battleship Yamat. These ships don't seem to have very much movement range. These bigger ones. Makes sense, I guess. What did you have at Nani's? Just like typical Italian stuff there. Anything interesting? What did you guys eat? Was it any good? If it's called Noni's, it must be pretty damn good. I wonder what the island is like up there. Maybe, well, probably nothing exciting. Why does this have to be this way? Why does it have to be so slow? Hey, there's the island in the middle. I could probably fly over it if I want to, right? Look, it's land. There's roads and stuff. Look at that. Yeah, let's go all the way up here. Oh, this ship is almost out of fuel. Well, looks like I didn't plan well. Home style place, handmade noodles. Oh, those are really good. Alfredo, a giant meatball, and bajillion clams in pesto. That sounds pretty delicious. He's Italian too, but he doesn't call his grandparents noni. Yeah, that's kind of like a specific thing to Jennifer because why was it again? Like her nickname was Nona, but they pronounced it Noni because they were little kids. So that's why that's why she calls her Noni or Noni. No, I think it was like it was a giant meatball and then a bunch of clams all together in pesto. A giant meatball that you eat like a fruit. That sounds pretty heavy. I don't know about that. You'll be scared of a giant meatball. Well, Fliptendo is really fun, but this game's putting me to sleep. Oh, it was on Polenta. Oh, that's interesting. Jen's grandma also really likes polenta. She's got us to start. I had never tried polenta before. And since we moved here, I've eaten polenta like a bunch of times now. She likes to have polenta, Italian sausage, and rapini. That specific combination, like all the time. She always wants that. Hit and miss. Yeah, like so I've tried making it a couple different ways. Like I bought the pre-made polenta from the store. It comes in like a little tube, and you just like cut it up into strips, and basically you just kind of fry it in olive oil. And it's not bad, but like it's actually like a pretty good vehicle for hot sauce. So like I like it with the hot sauce that I use. Like it's actually pretty great. Put the hot sauce on the fried polenta, and that also goes pretty well with the Italian sausage too. So it's a good hot sauce meal. But you can I've also tried making it like you buy the polenta grains and then you have to like cook it yourself, like the homemade way. And it's like not bad that way. So like you cook it that way, and then when you eat it, like you still, well, you kind of it's more like mashed potatoes that way. It's like it's all right. But then when you put it in the fridge and let it like refrigerate for a few days, like it'll kind of harden, and then you can eat it. And then it basically becomes like the other, like you can fry it like in like pieces. But like it's like homemade, so I guess it's slightly better. Although I think at this point I just assume buy the pre-made polenta because it's easier and you can like fry it up right away. I like it better that way anyway. Looks like Italian grits. Yeah, it is, but like I said, like once it hardens a little bit, then you can fry it and it becomes basically like just like basically like little corn pancakes. They're kind of like fried corn pancakes. The way I like to have them anyway. Oh, that ship has 2 fuel left. What happens when they run out of fuel? We're going to find out. Make fries out of it. Yeah. I guess do that. I usually have it in like thin strips. Oh, look, we can see an enemy ship. Let's just leave all our ships down there. I don't care. Alright, we might see some combat soon, I think. Short range ragu. Put it over polenta. It was excellent. That sounds pretty good. I'll try that. It's only taken 20 minutes. 17. Come on now, be fair. All right, let's see. This ship has 2 fuel left, right? Oh, look. This is how far it can move because it has 2 fuel. All right, I guess we'll just leave it there then. 2 units of fuel. Man, I won't like bomb something. My planes can't move anymore. They run out of fuel.
Yeah, let's push this wave. Well, if we do it now,
Eat some Italian. Good idea.
and then just clear the rest of this.
Get that pizza out.
Now we go back.
You should do that.
The reason we do that is so that way they lose the cannon.
Okay, this plane is close. Depending on how much fuel it has, which I don't know, might be able to reach the enemy ship and like attack it. Maybe. Or maybe not. Where is it? Okay. Oh, what? No. I guess not. Oh, we got a battle. We got a battle. One of my planes is fighting, I guess, one of their boats. Did I win? I don't know. Oh, look at this. Okay, wow. We got a battle. There you go, guys. It was all worth it to get that. Oh, man. I guess he can't move anymore. Out of fuel. Imperial Japan staved off the Allied advance. One of my planes crashed into the boat. Kamikaze. Nice. It was for the greater good, Nachos. This is what you have to understand. Is that their boats there? Oh, okay. They look just like my boats. I think my planes are going to get shot down. Oh, well. So I guess I have to move them on top of the other guys. Is that not close enough? Don't be blowing up my own boats. I launched them too early. I made a mistake, Ramane. I didn't realize how you should probably, I didn't realize how it worked. You should probably move the aircraft carriers closer and then launch the ships, the planes. But now I know that. Luckily, in this game, when they run out of fuel, they don't necessarily crash. You can just have them stay where they are and just not move. All right, I don't feel like moving my boats. Let's just wait for the next turn. Here we go, more battle. Yeah, crash into them. Yeah, take that. Did I do any damage? Lots of ghost stories. Yeah. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. The widow, lady in white, wandering the roads, circumferencing the perimeter of the flight deck. Ooh, scary. The widow. Here comes the widow. That's what she sounds like. Don't mess with the widow. Aerial battle. Why do my guys lose? Who's going to highlight that? Come on, Mr. Leo. What? Did my guys lose again? It's bullshit. Lady in red is dancing with nachos. All right. Man, this game is so boring. It's so boring. Oh, it perished from using up all its fuel. Well, oh, my planes used up all their fuel and perished. That's not good. All right, whatever. What planes do I have left? Let's have them attack or something. All right, move. Oh, you can't move? Or, yeah, wait. Wait, why can't you move into... Attack the ship. Attack it. Why can't I attack it with the fucking plane? Old... Yeah, it is like an old computer game for sure. Oh, there we go, I guess. Yeah, take that. Take that, boat. I'll teach you. Go get him. Thank you, Mr. Leo. The widow. Here comes the widow. That's what she sounds like. The widow. Here comes the widow. That's what she sounds like. You know. When was the last time I played Final Fantasy Tactics? Well, why would I play Final Fantasy Tactics when I can play amazing strategy games like this, Demo? Come on. Be logical. I use up all my fuel. You're asking for your future sub hours? Oh, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy Tactics. Never played it on stream. I guess we could, but I mean, I played through it several times. I guess I'll move my fucking boats forward, I guess. Automatic navigation? Oh, these boats have automatic navigation. Okay. Initialing automatic navigation systems. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to have enough sub hours for Final Fantasy Tactics. What's this one? The widow in white would be seen wandering the roads, but often people check their rear view windows. Windows? Mirrors. After passing her by, and people swore up and down they see her sitting in the back seat of their cars. Oh no! You didn't expect a full playthrough. The winders. Hey, you know there's winders. Hey, look out the winders. Asian Waste, that's almost as scary as the idea of a full playthrough of this game. Damn, is this game like, is it really this bad? Or, I mean, like, does anybody like this game? Did anyone in Japan like this game? Or did they just think it was slow and boring? Is there anything about this game that's cool? It just seems stupid. Hey, Colic, what's up? Still playing Death Stranding. So we're on the part of Death Stranding where you have to do a tactical battle. Now this right here, I think, might be Kojima's most brilliant this thing that he's ever done. I mean, look at this. It's old school, but yet it's new school too. How many strategy games were actually very good in NES? Well, the first Fire Emblem game was on NES. There's also Famicom Wars. And those should both be pretty good. I'm sure they're much better than this. Some more passable. No, I mean, yeah, I think there are actually some that are good later in the system's lifespan. Like I said, like the first Fire Emblem game looks pretty good. Famicom Wars, Koei made one. Yeah, I mean the Koei game, like honestly, like Nobunaga's Ambition was like, that's the only Koei game I've played so far. It was not bad. Like I was almost sort of enjoyable. Even though it says Fleet Commander. Oh, that's Colic. You're falling for Kojima's trick. He's trying to make it look like this is Fliptendo. You see? You fell for it. Pretty clever, huh? Koei ones are passable. I mean, they are unique for what they are. Nothing else quite like them except for more Koei games. Famicom Wars is good. I would imagine that it is. But I thought the first Nobunaga was like pretty okay. A little bit of fun. I had a little bit of fun with it. Like I didn't really feel desire to like play through the whole game because it just would have been very, very time consuming. But it was fun in a short dose. Wonder if like my guys are supposed to always lose. Maybe this game is historically accurate and you just can't beat America. Great. Okay. Oh, my planes are dead. Damn, this game takes too long. I'm just gonna wait for him to come to me. Be shorter. America, fuck yeah. Yeah, America. Go America. TRPGs. Tactics RPGs. Just Breed, Fire Emblem, Godzilla 2. Godzilla 2? I don't think I've seen that. I mean, there was a... Just Breed. I don't even know what Just Breed is. We did play a Godzilla game that was like was it Godzilla? I think so. It was sort of tactical, but it was like really bad. Played one for the Famicom. Here we go. There's a bunch of ships to fight. Let's get them. Go get them. Go get those ships. Fight. Attack. So that'll be a battle now? It's very late in the Famicom lifespan by Enix. Oh. I see. I've never seen it or heard of it. Now we have a boat battle here. My boats are just getting chewed up. Ridiculous 36 unit army, which was pretty impressive for the time. Even the battles are boring. Yeah, it's just kind of like the boats just shoot at each other and the stats, the numbers go down. It's not really that interesting. I guess some ships are strong against some ships and are weaker. I mean, yeah, all the ships have specific stats and some are stronger against some ships than others. So it's probably like tactics to which you have to have the right ships go against their correct ships, you know? Like a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. The Godzilla game? And which Godzilla game are you talking about? Godzilla 2. I mean, during the Famicom's lifespan, like, strategy games were just being born. They were still a new concept, and they were still figuring them out. Strategy game. This concept. We've seen stuff that's better than this. Even that Gundam game, I don't know. Even that, remember the Gundam strategy game? Oh, they sunk my battleship. There was that Gundam strategy game. It was really bad. Like, it was really slow, and the map was ugly. The music was really repetitive, and but at least it was on a grid. No, but the problem with that game though is that, like, every time the computer would move, it would take like you have to sit for a really long time and just wait for the computer to like do something. So even though it was easier to move, it was like less awkward because you could see a larger amount of the grid. That game was not very good either. Kaiju lore. Well, I guess I haven't actually seen that game then. I'm not familiar with it. That's on the Famicom. Well, I guess I'll see it eventually. Eventually, we'll see all those games. Someday.
Oh God.
Yeah, the biggest bummer about this game is just the way you slowly move your troops one at a time. Maybe you should have him dive. You should probably get closer before he dives, right?
That was pretty awesome though.
So, like, what constitutes a victory and a defeat in this game? Do you have to, like, destroy all the enemy ships and their cities that are up there at the top, too? Seems so time-consuming. Even if we, like, defeat all of their ships, just the idea of having to, like, slowly take all my ships to the top of the map to, like, destroy their cities, that seems so tedious. Well, yeah, that's right. War is hell. And this game illustrates that concept. That's true. Damn, what a game. Yeah, grandpas. Maybe grandpas who, like, were in a war and, you know, they want to relive their war life experience. Angry, elderly, former Japanese military guys. Bored as hell. Yeah, I could picture like an old grizzly Japanese war veteran playing this, like a grimace on his face, angry grimace. Like, I'm gonna finally defeat those Americans. I'm gonna sink all their ships. And you can even... What happened to the enemy? They, like, ran away? Oh, my God. What the fuck, enemy? Don't you want to have a battle? Let's get this over with, you stupid enemy. What the fuck? Let's just click on end and see if they'll move closer to us. I'm tempted to use the speed up key, but I shouldn't, because we have to experience the game in the full pain of the real experience. We can't use the speed up key. Military otakus? Oh yeah? Really? Miniature dioramas? They loved more of the mill shooters like Ghost Recon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. That makes sense. I mean, those games like that do seem like the kind of thing that like military people would play. Like, they seem like they're for military people. I'm surprised that they're so popular. I guess, you know, everybody loves to shoot things. Oh, look at all the planes. So, did they back up and then, like, out of range and then just kind of launch their planes at me? Is that what happened there? Commander Flip. That's me. Panzer General. They do. They like strategy games. They do. Is this an enemy ship here? Let's surround it. Or is that my ship? I'm not actually sure. Looks like a nutsack. Really, Skittles? Alright, the big boats are fighting. Why did I take all the damage? Okay. Whatever. I don't understand why I keep losing, like, every battle. Like, my numbers went down, but his didn't for some reason. Darn it. I don't know. I don't get it. Come on, you mots. Get him. Okay, this time both of our hit points went down. That's better. Attack! Attack these fuckers. It's not even clear how to attack in this game. I guess you just move next to them and then it automatically happens. But you can't even tell, like, which of your ships... Like, which ships are your ships and which ships are the enemy ships. They're not different colors or anything. They kind of just all look the same. Here, let's dive now. Time to dive. Dive and attack. Not close enough. Almost. I'm gonna get him with my submarines. The carriers already launched all their planes. I don't know if they can still do anything. 500 by June prediction. That's gonna... Skittles. That's gonna happen. We're gonna get to 500 by June. You're gonna see. I'm gonna starting now. I'm gonna blitz Famicom games rapidly until we get into a better position with our numbers. We're gonna definitely hit 500 by June, Skittles. Definitely. Promise you. And then we're going to have a big 500 game party. And you're going to be so excited. You're going to be like, Flip, I got to hand it to you. You did it. My hat's off to you. That's what you're going to say. You're going to use the... I don't know why you started talking like an old man, but that's what you're going to say. You're going to be very, very excited. Yeah, party! And you know how we're going to celebrate the 500 games? We're going to come back to this game. The game that started it all. The game that's where I promised Skittles that I would do it. So we're going to come back to this game. We're going to play it for the entire time. And we're going to just party while we play Fleet Commander. The most fun game in Fliptendo. Old man Skittles. Yeah, Demo. There you go. I got a good game for you to request. Why don't you use your hours in this game? Nachos. Why don't you use your hours in this game? There you go, Nachos. Do you want to request 18 hours of Fleet Commander? I'd rather die. Even that is more interesting than these ocean tiles. Well, at least the battle is happening now. I mean, I don't know how to, like, actually attack. I guess I'll just move, like, one square. Does that result in an attack? Oregon Trail. Again? Yeah, you do. I forgot how many hours you have. I guess you're in the 20s now. You have a lot, Nachos. What are you going to do with all those hours? What are you going to do with those? Can't move anywhere. Go on vacation? Nice. He's going to take his hours. He's going to use them to go to Jamaica. The Winders. All right. Another clip. Nice. Would be seen wandering the roads, but often people check their rear view windows. Mirrors. After the widow in white would be seen wandering the roads, but often people check their rear view windows. Mirrors. Remember when I said that 15 minutes ago? That was funny. Remember that, guys? Winders. Alright, time to get a Winders emote. Alf likes it. Oh, look, I moved on top of some other boats. You can do that? Take that. Crash. Oh. Interesting. Wait. Oh, is that my submarine? Wait, I didn't move my submarine. Oh, okay. For some reason, my submarine is attacking even though I didn't move it. That's weird. Okay. Let's move all of our dudes into range, I guess. We have a big epic battle. The URL for that clip: Charming Tolerant Butterbud Blast. Charming Tolerant Butterbud Blast. It's a pretty good one. Wait, dive back in the water. Shit. I didn't mean for him to come up. I guess you have to put him in position first and then dive. And you can't, if you move him, he comes out of dive mode. Sounds like a cool hip new soda flavor. Butterbud Blast. Try new Butterbud Blast. It will blast your Butterbuds right off. Something from The Simpsons. It does, kind of, yeah. I'd drink it. That's an emote of that one Homer going into the trees. All right, guys, battles. Battles are happening. Battles are happening. Let's just play this game for the whole rest of the stream. Why not? After we finish this battle, let's play again. And then after that, let's play a third time. I don't know. I mean, I think that we could... The rest of the month could be Fleet Commander month. I think that, you know, we've really found a true gem here. And this is something that everybody in the stream can get behind. You know, like I think we're unanimous in our approval for this game and our enthusiasm. Oh, my boat got sunk. He sunk my submarine. Didn't even get a chance to submerge again. I'm gonna miss that submarine. I don't know what this boat is. Let's move it. A leap year Feb 2. An extra day of this game? Well, when do you say it like that? Sounds perfect. Okay. That didn't seem good. Poor Kagi.
No, honestly, Soraka, man. Soraka is
There's a countless people that are in my hands. I'm trying. I'm like, come on, go, guys. There's nothing I can do except just root them on. The strategy portion of the game is over. Now it's you just attack. I don't know. Bogus foreign devil Americans. They're bogus. Those Americans are bogus. I agree. Alright, let's just let them move. End our turn. Maybe there'll be more battles. I hope we win. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, boats. Oh. That seems bad. Okay. Yamat just got sunk. I'm sure we could still win, though. It's still early. Still early in the battle. We got this. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna take a quick nap. Let me know when the game is over. Good night, guys. Oh, okay, I gotta do something. Continue. Just gonna move my two guys closer. Hey, Haba. You came in at a really exciting part. Hey, Pixel Crash Gaming. You guys are in for a real treat. It's called Fleet Commander. And look at this excitement. Look at this. I mean, are you looking? Have you ever seen anything like this game? I haven't. Look at the battles that are happening. Look at these exciting battles. Stop sleeping on the job. I got sunk again? The enemy's cheating. He's a cheater. This game is bullshit. Why do they always win? Like, are they targeting the ships that are weak against, like, my ships that are weak against their ships? But, like, I don't know how to attack, so I can't even do that? Alright, just let them attack. I'm gonna go back to sleep, guys. Good night. Is the battle over? Did I win? Did I win, guys? Oh, there's still more ships. All right, let's just wait. I was dreaming of a girl with a fishing line, and she was using it as a grappling hook. And there was fish, a lot of giant fish, and it was really fun. You guys should try it. There's more battles. Let's watch all the battles unfold. Let's watch it all. A girl made out of ASCII. ASCII girl. Ooh, Ramune. I think Ramune was the one who like first like request like I think he was the one who first requested that I play Umihara Kawase, if I remember correctly. And then like I just started playing it more and more. So it's actually Ramene's fault, I think. Yeah, see? It's all Ramene's fault. And now I've played that game like thousands of hours. I still love it too. I need to get the new one. Nagato versus VHA 3. Oh, another one of my battleships sunk. Great. I never sink any of their ships. Because of the time limit? It doesn't have a time limit though. The Switch one holds up well. Yeah, the original one is still my favorite. Like, I've heard that they put some kind of bullshit in the new one that I might not like, but I want to try it anyway. I'm sure it's probably still fun. Is it? How much is it? It might be interesting, though. I still think that the original one is the best one. But it doesn't really have a time limit, though. What it has is, after you've played for longer than 30 minutes, you get warped to like one of the worlds with an ending screen. So essentially, you don't have it's kind of like the loser ending screen. It doesn't really matter. You get like all the endings are the same. You call that a timer. It's a bad end, but it's like it's not really a bad end. There's no endings. You just get credits. So as far as like an ending goes, it's just as good as any other ending. It's just there's less prestige associated with it because it's the easiest. It's technically like the easiest one to get because you can just cheese the game and like wait out the timer and you can get to that ending very easily. So it's the easiest ending to get, but it's not a bad end. It'd be cool if like different ending doors had like different endings, but the game's not really about story, you know. If you tried the second one like is cool because there's no story or anything, but like going to in certain directions or certain doors gets you like advertisements. So it's kind of like it's almost as good as like an ending or a cutscene. It's almost better because it's like it's just a random advertisement for like fishing supplies, but yet they're all like cute. So you just want to see them all. But they took it. Let's see. The re-release on Steam, I think, took them out. So you don't want to play the re-release on Steam. That's the second one, Umihara Kawase Shun, the PS1 version. You want to play the original PS1 version. You don't want to play the Steam version because they took the ads out, and those are like one of the best parts of the game. That's a bummer. I want to play that. I gotta play that one more. That one seems like that's the other one that like lives up in quality to the first one. Like the mechanics in that one were still just as good. The third one is where I think the mechanics started to feel like a little bit off. And I've heard that in the latest one, the mechanics still don't quite feel right. They didn't quite nail the feel of the game. Although, you know, maybe it's just different, and maybe it's good in its own way, and maybe once you get used to it, it's like still has just as much nuance. I don't know, but like the mechanics of the original game are so amazing that I just don't want them to change. I don't like when they change because they're perfect the way they are. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm talking about the 3DS one. I think was like a tiny bit off. Like it was close, but this is like a little bit different with the way the. Oh, I'm defeated. Apparently, let's see what happens now. We're gonna get a bad ending. What happens? It's nothing. Wow. I'll bet that if you win a battle, there's probably no victory screen. It probably just like says you won and then goes back to the title screen. So that's all there is to this game. This game has no content. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe if you beat a battle, you go to the next level or something. But I get the feeling that there's probably like that's it. That's all there is to the game. Let me see if there's anything on YouTube about this game. Like a long play maybe. I'm just curious about this cat game. Fleet Commander Overview. No, that's not the same game. Oh, is that a Star Trek game? Fleet Commander? No, the Famicom one. 37 seconds. That's not gonna show us anything. Well, I'll take a look at it. There you go. Remember this, guys, when we were playing this? That's it. That's all there is on YouTube about this game, apparently. All right. That was pretty bad. Now you have to commit seppuku. Made a sequel? MSX2 exclusive? Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to do MSX Flip. MS Flip? Flip SX? Flip Misks? I don't know. 3 out of 10. I think that's generous, Mr. Leo. Man, honestly, like, I kind of have to give this game like a 1. I think. I just think it's kind of terrible. Like, it's not like a matter of, okay, well, maybe if you like strategy games, you might like this. Like, it's not a matter of that, right? Like, it's not like, well, I mean, I like strategy games. This is maybe one of the worst ones I've ever played. It's even worse than that Gundam one that we played. Honestly, like, and it seems like there's like nothing to it. Like, there's no content. It's probably like, I don't know. It's probably like a port of some very boring, but it's functional. Yeah, well, a game can be functional but still terrible. Nah, I mean, like, yeah, that's not the way I rate. Like, games that don't work, like, literally don't work, like, they don't get a rating because you can't play them, right? Like, or it's like, yeah, it's not broken. Like, it's not that it doesn't have, it's not buggy, a glitchy mess, I guess. But it's so boring though. It's just like, why would you ever want to play? This has to be like one of the, like, of all the games that we played, this is the one I least want to spend time on, or one of the ones. It's just so boring. I feel like there can't possibly be anybody who likes this game. I can't imagine it. Maybe if you get into it, like, it does seem like all the ships have, like, specific strengths and weaknesses against other ships, so maybe there is some strategy to it. But it's just so slow. I can't imagine people, like, there being fans of this game. It's just hard to imagine. Yeah, maybe because I don't understand it, but I don't think I'm missing that much. A cult following. I don't think so. Like, I just think that can't possibly be right. There's no way it could have had a cult following who's a fan of Frontline. There is, like, maybe, like, was it Tam or maybe Virus? I think Virus might be. There was somebody who is in our like community that like actually likes Frontline. I think because he played it as a kid. But no, that's awful. Oh, what was the clear time for Demon Sword? Shoot, I'll have to add that later. Oh well. Nah, I'm not gonna give it a. I'm not giving it a 0. I guess. Yeah, remember Tam? Dude, maybe it should be a 0. Like it could still get a worse score. But I just think it's so bad. I mean, Mr. Leo's right. Like it could be more broken. Like it could have things that don't work. Actually, it might be. For all we know, it's like really buggy too, and we just don't know about it because we don't know enough about the game. Like maybe it had the strengths and weaknesses things doesn't even work. But I don't know. I don't really want to find out. 0. No, like 0 is for like the worst games. Like the games I've rated a 0 so far are these games here. These 8 games got a 0. Like my score goes from 0 to 10. Right. No, well, 0 is reserved for like the very worst games. 0 is nothing. It's the lowest score. It's the lowest rating. Well, on my rating scale, it means like a game that's just like in terms of like what the numbers mean. 0 means absolute trash. 1 just means awful. Any awful game can get a 1. A game merely needs to be awful. It doesn't have to, it's not a score, it's nothing. It is a score. It is a score, Ramune. See, look, right there, 0. It means trash. It's not a mathematical number. No redeeming quality. Well, yeah, I mean, basically the same. That's what I mean by trash. Yeah, I basically mean the same thing. Boy, that game is so bad, though. Let me just look at where it should go on here. Oh, boy, I just think that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad because it is a strategy game and it may be super slow and boring, and I can't imagine anybody liking it or having fun with it, but it's something, I guess. But it's so low effort. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it should be above a 1. I don't think it should be a 0. I think it should be... I don't know. But, like, I'd rather play... Even stuff like Elnark no Zaiho is more interesting than that game. Or Dirty Pair. I'd rather play the Dirty Pair game than that game. Honestly, I would. I'd rather play Jarvis. Jarvis is like a super boring RPG, but I'd still rather play that. Like, it's got tons of fetch quests, and it's really boring and janky and terrible, but I'd still rather play that. It's still more interesting. Imagine that being... Yeah, that... People say that sometimes about games that I think have some value, but that's just... It almost has no redeeming qualities. No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Doughboy. Maybe it's not worse than Doughboy, because Doughboy is so just unfriendly to the player. Winter Games. I feel like it should be right around a 1. Maybe I think it is better than Tokoro-san. That game is a really terrible platformer. All of these games here are just like unbelievably bad. Stick Hunter, Transformers, Super Monkey Daiboken. Yeah. I mean, actually, I almost sort of like certain things about Super Monkey Daiboken, but you can't argue that it's not terrible. Yeah, SWAT. SWAT is it's just hilariously unbelievable. In fact, honestly, like, maybe I should even, like, change these scores around a little bit. Maybe SWAT should be, like, the true worst game. It might honestly be worse than Frontline. SWAT. It might be. Like, I don't know. Let me think about it. I guess I'm gonna give it, is it worse than Winter Games? Winter Games is super bad, too. That's a game that's, like, really hard to play because the mechanics don't make a lot of sense. It's very unintuitive. But at least in theory you could play it. I mean, it still has more effort. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to put it like right below Winter Games, I think. A 1.01. Like right on the border of a 1, I think is about right. SWAT is an amazing series. Is it? I'm not familiar with that one. But Ramune, if you want to see a really terrible game, check out SWAT for the Famicom sometime. And it will seem terrible. Try to play it. It will seem terrible when you try to play it. You will not believe how bad it is. But keep in mind, no matter how bad you think it is from playing it, it's worse than you think. When you read about some of the unbelievable game-breaking glitches that the game has, it has to be like one of the most broken, unplayable, like literally unplayable. Not like, people throw that word around frivolously, Literally, like, as in, you'll be trying to play SWAT, and the mission objectives will just disappear randomly, and the game becomes soft-locked. Randomly. And it's not a fun game to play. It's a really bad dungeon crawler, except with instead of being in a dungeon, it's in a police station, and you're like playing as police officers, which is such a great concept. It's a shame that the game is so terrible. But that really is like one of the worst games for the Famicom. Maybe it should be the worst. Hoshiwo Mirohito is also like unbelievably bad too. Yeah, but no. That game is... Fleet Commander's terrible. I did not expect it to be so bad. That was terrible. That was really bad. That's just in my opinion, that's a really bad game. Do not play it. I'm going to make... Is Brigand still here? I'm going to make Brigand play that. I can't wait. He does Brigand right now. If you guys... By the way, let's give a shout out to Brigand. Do I have the shout out commands? I don't know if he's still here. He was not last playing no game. But right now he's doing like a thing on his stream where he's just like taking bad game requests and he's playing like all kinds of bad games. I can't wait to make him play Fleet Commander. It's gonna be funny. It had a bet. Yeah, it's probably all my fault. Well, all right. Anyway, that's enough time spent on this game. Let's move on to something that might hopefully be a little better, although it's untranslated, so I guess we're not going to be able to find out.